Welcome Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers to your reading for this week. Okay, so we have Temperance here, which is the Saggy card. Capricorn, I'm kind of getting this vibe that you seem to be sticking it to somebody right now. I kind of feel like I almost want to say you're proving something to somebody, but not in a way, this might sound strange, not in a way that you feel you have to, or you're trying to prove something to someone because you feel you have something to prove. You're trying to show somebody that whatever it is that they think you can do, or it's like you're trying to show somebody that they're not in charge. They're not going to be kind of controlling how things move forward. And I feel like it's one of those things where sometimes people do that when they're overcompensating, right? But I feel like that's not at all what it is. I feel like you're just kind of gently, maybe some of you not so gently, setting the boundary for this situation or this person, and you're saying like, nope, that's not how this is going to roll, right? It just feels like it's very matter of fact coming from you. It's not an overreaching or overarching sort of thing coming from you, if that makes sense. Can we get, sorry, I just put cream on my hands. Yeah, somebody tried to mess something up for you, or at least even if they weren't actively trying to do that, whatever it was that they were going to do or were about to do, it would have derailed something. I feel for some of you, it actually may have derailed something that they were doing or something for them, and you stepped in and you were like, I'm sorry, that's not going to work. Like, it doesn't feel like it's coming from a place of you feeling like you're better than anybody, or you're just kind of like, nope, that's not going to work, right? It doesn't feel like you're, from what I'm seeing anyway, I don't feel like you're overstepping into somebody else's life. Like, it doesn't have that vibe about it. It feels more that you're seeing something getting veered off track here, and you're kind of like, nope, sorry, I feel like I'm belaboring the point, if you will. I was going to say, what does Capricorn see is what went wrong here? So we have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Somebody rushed something here because they were heartbroken. And I feel like that's why you're coming at it with this really great energy, right? Like, you're not coming at it to try to put anybody down, or like, there's nothing, from what I'm seeing, there's nothing negative coming from you to this situation. You're just trying to step in to kind of save this person from themselves a little bit. And from what I'm seeing, it's like they know that they need it. And I feel to a certain extent, you may even know this, that they messed up, either knowing that or hoping that you would kind of step in and stop them. It's almost kind of like they got so out of control with whatever heartbreak just kicked them in the face that that they kind of started like swirling around, and they saw you and they thought, oh my God, thank God, right? Feeling like you were going to, it doesn't feel like what you have to do, that you're coming in to save the day for someone that can't save themselves. It feels more that like somebody needed the voice of reason to step up and say, no, we're not going to do that. So we're going to actually pick from a different deck for a couple more cards. Just going to make sure, just because the cards are together, sometimes I want to make sure I have a whole deck. So can we get, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has some mixed feelings for you here. Bear with me. I'm almost kind of getting this energy that somebody is looking at you thinking like, oh, if only. But it kind of feels like if only they have this energy about them. This might sound super weird or super strange if it's not resonating. But it feels like they're looking at it like, oh, if only I swung that way, if only I was interested in that gender, I would totally be all over Capricorn. That's the kind of vibe I'm picking up from them here. I feel like that's coming from a place of they want somebody like you, I feel like for whatever reason you're not, you may be the type of person that they're attracted to, but not the gender that they are attracted to, if that makes sense. And I feel like to a certain extent that those mixed kind of vibes that you're getting from this person, that seems to be where that's coming from, right? Because they see in you what they want in someone, but then it's not really what they want romantically, right? I feel like you see this with the Two of Cups with the King of Pentacles. This person needs somebody that will really ground them. And I feel like I love this energy about you, Capricorn, because I feel like you're looking at it like you know exactly what this person needs. I'm kind of getting this, if ever you've seen Peaky Blinders, I know that show might not be everybody's taste, if you will. It can be a little bit much for some people, but I'm getting a little bit of the Tommy Shelby vibe coming from you in that like planning and seeing things ahead of time and always kind of being able to circumvent things from happening or kind of put plans in place when, like, not only are you able to put a plan in place, you're able to plan for things that other people don't even see are happening yet. It's that type of an energy that I'm getting from you. And I feel like with this King of Pentacles card, I feel like you actually know exactly what, this person that you kind of had to step in and stop, or you had to stop what was happening. I feel like you know exactly what kind of person they need. But I feel like you also know that it's going to be somewhat of a challenge to get them interested in that person, right? It's like, normally they would, for example, if someone is usually attracted to, the bad boy or bad girl type of, energy, but what they actually need is someone that's really stable that will give them that like solid foundation. And I feel like actually whatever this Queen of Wands has experienced recently, that it seems to have kind of allowed something to break through for them, that they're able to see that you were right all along, right? That what they need is maybe not what they wanted at one time. I feel like some of you might be thinking to yourself, like, what you need is not what you think you want, right? And I feel like it's actually gotten to a point where they don't want that bad boy, bad girl persona anymore. I feel like they actually genuinely don't want it. Whatever happened with this past situation, it seemed to have kind of broken something for them. And I feel like you might be seeing it like they've finally grown up. And I feel like there's a little bit of a caution here to be aware of how you're communicating your perception and what you think and feel about the situation, because I feel like it may come across as kind of demeaning to this person. And I feel like that would be a real shame, because it looks like, from what I'm seeing, it looks like you are genuinely here to help them. But it feels like if there's that kind of hint of like haughty derision a little bit that I'm feeling from you, hang on, let me flesh that out a little bit. It feels like the type of situation where you've told this person over and over and over, like you've told them 100 times, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And on the 101st time they touch the stove and it's hot, and you're kind of like, I told you, right? And so I feel like that energy is kind of in there with you. And I feel like this is the first time, just to kind of help you understand where this person is coming from, it's the first time they got it. It may be for some of you the first time they've really had to suffer the consequences of what's going on with them. And I feel like for some of you, they may really need you on this. And I feel like for some of you, you really don't have it left to give, right? Whether or not this person, needs or wants you to be gentle with them, I feel like some of you just don't have it in you, right? It's just gotten to a point where you're like, no, I'm not doing that. And so I feel like you kind of seem to be working behind the scenes or doing what you can to set them up for success. But at the end of the day, I feel like you've been through this rigmarole, this same situation with this person, that you're kind of at it like, listen, I'm going to stop you from doing this, and I'm going to put this in front of you. But if you don't pick it up, then you're going to suffer on your own type deal. So I think I'll leave it there, Capricorn. I hope that made sense. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.